We kept summer in a biscuit tin. Bus ticket shells a yellow key. My mother called my name from balconies. To the boy I used to be.
There was a blue bike losing color and a football in the rain. We thought the future was a station where nothing good could fail.
Now I open old refrigerators full of light and little ghosts, trying to hear the child I was inside the man who speaks so low.
Polaroids in the freezer, cold enough to make them last. I keep touching frozen colors, trying to warm the past. Every golden age is trembling, every memory bends the truth. But somewhere in that silver weather, something small in me still moves. Waiting in the quiet objects where the living touch the lost.
So I stand before that small light, half in witness, half in dream,
hearing all my vanished summers hum beneath the freezer's gleam. Polaroids in the freezer, cold enough to make them last. I keep touching frozen colors, trying to warm the past. Every golden age is trembling, every memory bends the truth. But somewhere in the silver weather, something small in me still moves.
What if memory is not faithful, but a lantern in the mist,
showing not the world we lived in, but the world the heart still missed.
What if all those lost horizons were not endings, but a sign
that the child we think has left us still comes back through our eyes, through the frost, through the light, through all nights, through the night, through the frost, through the light, through old names.
Polaroids in the
Room goes thin, pulse comes through. All is light and nothing true.
I smile like the room might shatter while my pulse cuts through the floor. I speak in little signs of weather to the storm behind my jaw.
Every face becomes a signal, every touch becomes a spark. I can hear the walls still breathing, I can feel the voltage dark.
I walk on like black and velvet, like a name I never own. Every mirror in this city set me back in fractured tones. I have danced inside the static, I have knelt inside the sound, trying not to call it weakness every time it pulls me down.
If I shake, let it mean something. If I break, let it break clean. I am done with looking holy while I split beneath the beam.
This glass house nervous system lights up at the slightest sound. Every flicker feels like danger, every baseline drags me down.
I am learning not to call it weakness just because I feel too much. This glass house nervous system is not broken, just lit up. Neon on my skin like language, blue across the smoking room. Every breath becomes a warning, every shadow starts to bloom.
Maybe fear is just a rhythm, maybe pain is just a cold. Maybe all the shaking body is a truth I never told.
If I bend, let it bend deeper. If I burn, let it burn clear. I am done with perfect surfaces and the God they make of fear.
This glass house nervous system lights up at the slightest sound. Every flicker feels like danger, every baseline drags me down.
I am learning not to call it weakness just because I feel too much. This glass house nervous system is not broken, just lit up.
What if fear is only memory, with his hand still on my throat?
What if pain is not the ending,
But the
seam inside the note?
what if all this private shaking is the body telling truth?
What if all this dark devotion is the start of something new?
Let the glass keep all its fractures, let the light come crashing through. I am more than what has hurt me.
I am what I'm breaking to.
This glass house nervous system lights up at the slightest sound. Every flicker feels like danger, every baseline
just lit up.
Not broken, just lit up. Not broken,
Just lit up.
is not truth.
All I learn to survive.
I found you where the mirror's been, where nothing stays the same. A place where truth cannot descend, but still we play the game.
I saw you between the light and what it hides. Not fully wrong, not fully right. You held me close, then slipped in time like something felt but not defined.
I break to keep you undefined.
I break before I lose the light.
Between what we invent and what we leave behind, we are falling, falling home. We are falling, falling home. A fractured truth, a stable role. Contradiction we control. I feel the ache, I question why. I feel the ache and let it lie. Desire never stays, it moves. A pulse I follow, then I lose. I reach for something I can prove, but every answer comes untrue.
Desire was never built to last. It flickers and it fades. We are not made for something vast, but moments that we share
To love,
is not to have.
then why?
Does loss define it?
To stay,
Inside the question,
I need
a place to find it. We are not truth. We are not lies. We are the tension that survives.
we are falling, falling home. We are falling, falling home.
A contradiction made us so.
No final this love?
Or something we pretend?
It's what remains
when truth cannot extend, and still we call it home. Maybe grief is what is left here when the perfect image broke. Maybe all these ruins museum of almost us. Gold frames, cold glass, electric light. Every room says we were nearly burning. Every wall says not tonight. I bless the ruin, lock the doorway, leave the ghost there, little throne. I used to wait for you to choose me. Now I know I'm walking home. Cold glass, gold dust, your shadow, almost us. The river keeps its plastic ledger. The trees wear smoke beneath their skin. We call it weather, call it progress, while ash keeps falling where we've been. The city glows like a warning signal, red in the throat of the night. And every window holds a small confession lit by borrowed light.
A child draws whales and burning colors, blue made strange by what we know. How do we promise future gardens when poison roots still grow? How do we say the word tomorrow with metal breathing through the air, when even the dark has learned to carry the sound of something failing there?
Still I believe in human hands, not only in what they break.
I believe in streets that rise like forests, when enough of us stay awake.
The air is borrowed, the sea is not for sale. We are not outside the damage, we are breathing through the veil. If hope is only honest when it has a hand and voice, then let this song be more than beauty. Let it turn itself to choice. We live like distant owners of a world we did not make, drawing borders round the breathing as if the earth were ours to take. But there is no private sky above us, no untouched shore, no sealed off door. What burns in one forgotten distance arrives at every door.
And I have seen the young still gathering under sirens, under rain, carrying signs like little lanterns through the smoke of our delay. Maybe repair begins in morning, not in innocence but truth, when we stop asking who is guilty and ask what love must do.
Still I believe the heart grows larger when it refuses not to see.
And grief, when held together, can become responsibility.
The air is borrowed, the sea is not for sale. We are not outside the damage, we are breathing through the veil. If hope is only honest when it has a hand and voice, then let this song be more than beauty. Let it turn itself to choice.
What if the wound is also a warning?
What if the warning is a door?
What if love is not a feeling?
The will to answer more. to know. No more sleeping through the sirens, no more naming ashes rain. Every breath is shared and fragile, every silence has a weight. The air is borrowed, the sea is not for sale. We are not outside the damage, we are breathing through the veil. If hope is only honest when it has a hand and voice, then let this song be more than beauty. Let it turn itself to choice. Turn to the street, turn to the flame, turn to the wound, name it by name. Turn to the street, turn to the flame, turn to the wound.